Biodiversity as a whole is definitely struggling in the UK, but there's lots of initiatives now with nature recovery networks across the country looking to fix that.
Eden's the sustainability partner for Foresight, so we are helping them in particular with their ambitions around nature recovery. So we've been working together to produce something called a nature recovery blueprint for use across all their different assets. We're here today because this is a Foresight solar site, and we're here to put that blueprint into action.
So the blueprint came out as an idea from the Eden partnership that Foresight have, and that's to drive nature recovery across the different portfolio and asset types that we have. The blueprint we have initiated at the solar sites because of the opportunities that lay within solar in the UK and the land management practices on solar plants.
We're here today to plant something called the devil's bit scabious, which is a really important plant for a butterfly called the Marsh Fritillary, and actually for lots of other species as well. So we've picked that plant to give it a go here on site in a really strategic place that connects up an SSSI with another site here in Cornwall that are important for the butterfly and the way the butterfly moves around this particular area.
The private sector, public sector, conservation organisations, we all need to be working together really closely to deliver biodiversity gain really in the future. I think we've all got our own skill set, but none of us can do it on our own, so we really need to work in partnership.
So Eden's growing the plants, we're working with Natural England to provide the expertise around the butterfly and the importance of making sure that we are acting strategically within the bigger landscape. You've got Foresight there as kind of land managers and custodians, and are also able to finance some of the work that's going on the ground, and also bring their staff to get involved and be part of this too.
It's so important that companies like Foresight really lead the way when it comes to initiatives such as the Nature Recovery Blueprint, working with institutions such as the Eden Project and Natural England to take a common sense approach to improving biodiversity and enriching the wildlife in and around the solar parks and renewable projects that we manage.
Eden is home to the National Wildflower Centre, so we're doing lots of work on trying to create and enhance wildflower habitat across the country. We're heavily involved in biodiversity net gain, and that's a big part of our mission.
Back in October, we received some seed of devil's bit scabious. We sowed it into seed trays in peat-free compost, and once we could see how much had germinated and we had the right numbers, they were pricked out into individual plug plants and grown on and ready in April. The nursery is heated with geothermal energy, which is fabulous for a production nursery, so the heat all year round.
The energy transition and restoring biodiversity are very much fundamentally linked in our view. We are really focused on climate change and solving that enormous kind of multi-generational challenge. But biodiversity and restoring nature is very much the other big challenge that we face from a sustainability point of view. So what we really need is everyone working together, the finance community, the asset owners themselves, but also groups like Eden or Natural England and all of the specific practical and scientific knowledge and understanding that they have and they can bring to bear. So we definitely advocate for having an approach of everyone kind of working together and being collaborative.